Hello everybody, welcome back to r/entitled parents. You guys seem to moderately enjoy the last one, and I got a few people asking me to do it again, so here I am. I'm so glad that you guys did, because I love this. It's so funny. I really don't know what else to say about it, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, first one for the day. My kid did nothing wrong. You shouldn't have been working out with that much weight. Cast, me, I wonder who. EM, energetic manatee. EK, enraged killer. L, Lucas, my friend that you may recognize from some other stories. Alright, backstory. So me and Lucas lift a lot, and now we are able to lift a lot of weight. He bench presses 315, and I best bench 305. He squats 415, me 435. But with bench will be more important to the story. So this morning, Lucas and I went to the gym to help him de-stress due to some legal issues. He's being sued for defending a family and being tried for attempted murder. It's in my last EP story. Read it if you have time. So I figured we would work out to get some of the nerves out. So we go back to my gym outside of town to work out. So our gym is the stereotypical strong guy, no BS type gym. It's the polar opposite of Planet Fitness. Me and Lucas decide to max to see who was stronger in bench. So as we were warming up, Ipe and EK walk in. EK is around 4 to 6, and EM was just putting stuff in her locker while EK was running around grabbing all the equipment and playing with it. Sure, our gym isn't the safest place for a kid, but she's the parent, and if she thinks it's safe, so be it. Plus, we didn't mind the kid. I know how boring things can be while your parent is doing something and you have nothing to keep yourself busy. So it was my turn to go, and I was going for a 300-pound bench. I lifted the weight off the rack when all of a sudden I get this immediate pain in my stomach, like I had been kicked in the stomach. My breath was out of me and the bar fell towards my neck fast. Lucas grabbed the bar and used all of his strength to re-rack it, which was really hard for him to do, considering I couldn't help at all. Next thing I knew, Lucas stops EK and gives him a stern talking to about how you can't play around with people at the gym, especially when they are using extremely heavy weight. The kid starts crying and running to EM about how L hit him with the barbell. EM storms up to him and yells, "Why did you hit my son with the barbell, you worthless piece of shit?" Me and L, "Ma'am, we didn't even touch your son. I was talking to him about..." "I don't care. I should have you sued. EK wouldn't do anything wrong. I'm sure whatever happened was your fault. I'm friends with the trainer here and she will get you two banned." Lucas, "So an employee will get us banned. Okay, pal. Why don't you just ask the manager, which by your haircut I'm pretty sure you were already going to do, to go over security footage to see who's right." "Fine, but me and EK are right. You are never allowed to come back here again." "Okay, fair, but when we are right, you aren't allowed to come back here again. Deal." So we all go ask the manager to review the footage, and it turns out EK jumped on my stomach to use it as a trampoline. EM was smiling this entire time for some reason. So after I said, "So, I guess you all aren't ever going to this gym again. That sucks, huh?" "What are you talking about? EK was right. You should go now." Me and L, "What? It wasn't EK's fault. You shouldn't have been trying to impress me with your muscles. That wasn't all your fault. So I'll see you two later. Bye." Okay. Wow, you really are that dumb, self-centered, or maybe both. EK could have killed me, or could have killed my friend, but you are still defending him? Please get your tubes tied if they haven't been already. You lifting a lot of weight isn't my fault, nor EK's. You're right, it's not, but what is your fault is not supervising him and him not being smart enough to know not to jump on people, especially when they are lifting something heavy. EM, face red. "How dare you call EK stupid? He's the smartest in his class. How da..." "Ma'am, I don't give a flying He has no common sense then. Congrats, now leave us alone or leave." They ended up just leaving us alone until we left, although she flipped us off on the way out. I know, very anticlimactic, but whatever. Sorry. TLDR, EK jumps on my stomach while lifting heavy weight. EM won't say EK is wrong, even with evidence. "Ma'am, fix your child, please." Or child, fix your mother. I don't care. Both of you. Jesus Christ. I really don't know what to say about this one. Your child is dumb. Could have killed somebody, and you're just like, holy crap, my hair. And you're just like, it's not his fault. Vulgar, racist, out of her mind, entitled mom flips out on everyone. Now, this one's a long one, so depending on how long it takes me to read this with my illiteracy, this might be the last one, so, yeah. I've decided to share a story here that has nothing to do with my career as a teacher, and instead, public transportation. Entitled parents are always a lively bunch on the city bus, subway, train, aren't they? This happened probably about 2 years ago. I remember it clear as day because it was so flippin' weird, and toward the end of this encounter, highly entertaining. Cast: me, entitled mom, EM, entitled boy, EB, entitled girl, EG, infant, nice man, and bus driver, BD. I want to point out that I personally hate it when parents go onto the city bus with a gigantic stroller that could accommodate 5 or more children. I especially hate it when parents have one of these monster strollers and one child. Even more do I hate it when I see them put their groceries inside the stroller seat, but the kid is walking around and old enough to not need the stroller. However, this situation wasn't that. This entitled mom had 3 children, an infant, maybe around 6 months old, an entitled girl around 4 years old, and an entitled boy around 3 years old. The girl was clearly older than the boy, but it was also obvious that this EM got pregnant again as soon as she popped out EG. So I'm in line waiting to get onto the bus. EM is in front of me. The people ahead of us were taking their sweet dear time to put in their fares. Finally, the line moves forward. EM starts trying to push that gigantic stroller onto the bus, with EG and EB getting in her way. The stroller had her infant in it, with a bunch of grocery bags in the basket under the seat. Because I felt sympathetic toward her, I said to her, "Can I help you with that?" EM turns and looks straight at me. "No, get out of my way." I was standing mostly behind her and I wasn't in her way. No thank you, I would have been fine, obviously. All sympathy that I had for her left me instantly and I didn't say anything to her. Didn't feel it was worth it. EM yells at EG to move. She finally does, and EM starts to lift the stroller onto the bus, but is still struggling. The guy who was standing behind me walks up and offers to help her also, EM, with extra frustration. "Can't you see I'm trying to get this on the bus? Fucking move." Nice man. "I see that you were trying to get it on the bus. That's why I offered to help you." EM, dumb. Okay. Nice man. When somebody comes up to you and offers help, that's not how you talk to them. EM, whatever. I don't need your. Whoa. Just gonna. I don't need you coming up on me. I guess the bus driver didn't hear this because I don't think he would have considered letting her get on after that based on how he behaves later in this encounter. There are an assortment of noises from most of us in the line. Nice man was around 5'11" to 6 foot, and EM was barely over 5 feet tall. So this was kind of hilarious looking. I should also point out that she was not white, and it said was Hispanic. So I thought it was interesting that a minority was attacking another minority for being a minority. Like, I've gotten so used to entitled white people attacking me that I have a clear response to it. But when they aren't white, I'm never sure how to react. I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but I sure do. In my personal opinion, discriminating acts towards anyone is disgusting, and I hate it, and it should never happen. I don't care if it's from a minority to majority or majority to minority. If you're saying something to put someone down because of something they can't control, or something that's very sensitive to them, no offense, well actually no, plenty of offense, you're an asshole. I don't know how else to put it. Anyway, nice man. Lady, you are out of your mind. And he walks away. EM, don't call me crazy, you insert string of expletives I prefer not to write here. She didn't say any racial slurs, but I really don't want to write all those words. Bus driver, come on, hurry up. These people need to get where they're going. EM, well, this is heavy. Get up and help me. Suddenly she has a less aggressive tone and wasn't swearing. Bus driver, now with that attitude, you can do it on your own. He turns and stares straight out the bus front window and rests his chin on his hand like he's not in the mood for this. EM continues to struggle, so I holler at her. You want to move this along? I got things to do. EM quietly doesn't turn around all the way. Okay, nice man. I hope she's not gonna be like this the whole bus ride. I don't think I can handle that. A few people behind us were joking and laughing as EM finally shoved this stupid stroller up onto the bus. The cheering people did was absolutely hilarious. EG follows, but EB doesn't. EB drops his sippy cup and it almost rolls under the bus. He goes to pick it up, and EG starts shrieking at him to come on and stop being stupid. I heard someone behind say, "Wow, she takes after her mom." EB doesn't listen and grabs his sippy cup, then tries to run down the sidewalk. EG chases after him and grabs him, to which he starts shrieking like he's being murdered, and EG drags him onto the bus. During all of this, EM is struggling to find her fare in her purse that is gigantic too. I figured maybe in an hour we'd be able to step on the bus. The bus driver is still sitting there with his chin on his hand, probably questioning himself for choosing driving a bus as a profession. I decided to call my workplace and tell them I might be late. I was also praying that she wouldn't use that filthy language while I was leaving the voicemail, and thankfully she didn't. After a few more minutes, EM finally gets out her fare, pays, and pushes that gigantic stroller down the aisle. It barely fit in the aisle, it was that big. The bus driver tells her she needs to take the infant out of the stroller and fold it up. She tries to argue, and nice man hollers at her to just fold it up so we can all get on with our lives. Or words to that effect. I don't remember exactly what he said. EM sets infant on the seat and starts digging the grocery bags out. She's dropping stuff everywhere. EG and EB are running and jumping everywhere. EB's sippy cup has popped open slightly from being dropped, so as he jumped, he was flinging juice all over the place. It was pure chaos, honestly. I put in my fare. EM had the stroller pulled aside just enough so that I could start walking to my seat, and EB jumps in front of me. EG yells at him to move, but he doesn't right away, and I said to him, "Excuse me, kiddo," in a normal talking kid's voice. EB doesn't move, so EG wrenches him sideways, so he does move. EB starts crying and screaming that EG touched him, and the two kids start slapping at each other, and all I did was try to continue to my seat. "EM, don't talk to my kids." I said "excuse me" to him. "You ugly you're a child rapist." I'm gonna change that to rap, because I'm not gonna say that. Yeah. Really? You're gonna keep talking to me like that in front of your kids? I love shaming people for using foul language in front of their kids. Nice man. She didn't do nothing to your kids. Fold up your dang stroller and sit your butt down. EM, don't you swear in front of my babies. You moron! She uses foul language and swears in front of her kids, but as soon as someone says not even close to a swear word, she freaks out. Someone explain this to me, please. I don't understand why people are so dumb. Oh, you'll drop the F-bomb in front of your kids, but ass and damn are too much. My point exactly. Bus driver, directed only at EM. Get off the bus. EM, I paid my fare. I ain't going nowhere. Nice grammar. Bus driver, get off the bus or I will call the police and they can make you get off the bus. It's important to note that I had not sat down yet and everyone else had been standing for 15 minutes waiting to get on the bus, all blocked by this idiot EM. Also, yes, the bus drivers in my city can and totally will call the police to have people removed. A decade of riding the bus and I have seen this many times. It can be both disconcerting and also entertaining to watch. EM realizes she doesn't want to deal with the cops, so she tosses her groceries in the seat of the stroller and shoves the stroller back down the aisle and out the door of the bus in like 30 seconds tops. It's amazing how she could suddenly handle the stroller so easily. She also left her infant sitting on the seat. I was standing nearby, prepared to catch him if he started to roll off the seat. EG and EB don't get off the bus. EM runs back onto the bus, grabs the infant in a not so nice way, roughly grabs EB's arm and dashes off the bus. EG tries to run to the back of the bus, and I'm thinking, oh heck no. Go with your mom now. I didn't yell, but I was firm. I think I scared the crap out of the kid because she surprisingly did as I told her to. Me and everyone else started laughing and cheering at the departure from the bus. Well, that was different. I laughed pretty hard at this point. Nice man. Always something in insert my city here. True that. Nice man and I sat together and had a really great conversation that ended with us exchanging phone numbers. We went on a couple of dates, and although we realized that we weren't feeling it romantically, we still talked occasionally on social media. So there you go. That's what's riding the bus is like in my city. If you want more city bus stories instead of teaching related, let me know. TDLR, Crazy EM gets angry at everyone for offering to help her move her stroller onto the bus. EM acts a bit racist towards this nice man who was trying to help her. I said excuse me to her son and she called me a child rapist. Bus driver kicked her off the bus. I don't know what to say. People are idiots. Yeah. I'm definitely lost more respect for humanity, but you know, it's people like this that also bring a little bit of entertainment into my life. Because, you know, I honestly love laughing at dumb people. Because, you know, eventually they get what's coming to them. And, yeah. Anyway, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading a lot recently. I have this trip coming up. Actually, I'm leaving tomorrow. The band that I'm in, my high school band, and we're all going up to Winter Park, Colorado for a competition. So, yeah, we're going to be up there for a couple of days. I'll be back Sunday? Yeah, Sunday at 9. So I'll probably have something out Tuesday. So I deeply apologize that there's such big spacing in between these uploads. Just been trying to prepare for this trip, and you know, when I get back I need to wind down and reacclimate. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I sure did. I'm sorry we only did 2, but one was really long and they both were extremely hilarious. But yeah, please let me know if you like this, if you want to see more. Yeah, like, subscribe, all that. Please tell your friends. Grab someone. A good laugh. Show people that there's people dumber than they are out there. Because I know I sure needed it. Anyway, thank you.